What's up, my bro?
How you doing, Jax?
I'm good. How you?
Good, man. Long time no talk to. I wish it was certainly under better circumstances, bro.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you, though.
Good to see you too. Look forward to elbow pounding with you hopefully soon, or giving you a hug
Yeah, I
in a
give you a
bet.
virtual.
Yeah, man, hugging you in a better world, brother.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
let me introduce myself. My name is Mark Spears from ESPN's The Undefeated, where we're known for writing about culture and sports. And it is my extreme pleasure to have Mr. Steven Jackson here with me. I've seen him score a lot of buckets. He was a bucket getter, averaged 15 points a game during his 13-year NBA career, was a 2003 NBA champion. But unfortunately today, basketball, well, actually from a playing the game sense, isn't our main topic. A week ago, on May 25th, 2020, George Floyd, an African-American man in a Minneapolis neighborhood, was handcuffed, lying face down on the street during an arrest. A white police officer by the name of Derek Chauvin, kept his knee on his right side of Mr. Floyd's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, 2 minutes and 53 seconds of which, after Floyd became unresponsive, he passed away. The four officers involved have been fired. Only Chauvin has been arrested. Since then, the response from not only the African American community, the Minneapolis community, but the
Everybody.
world, the globe, has been just amazing, and just the outpouring response has been something that I don't know if Jax, me, or you could have even expected. But I want to start off today first by asking you, man, like, how are you doing, man? Like, how are you doing mentally and physically? I know everybody's putting the world on what happened to George Floyd on your shoulders, and you're one of the voices. You are the main voice. But how are you?
You know what, Mark? I honestly don't know because I haven't had time to think about how I'm feeling. Like, I've been in Minnesota the last 5 days, and I've never seen nothing like this. But my heart is so in it that how I feel is not even a priority of mine right now. And I don't, that's hard to say. That's hard to say because every morning you wake up, you have to worry about yourself first. But I've been running on fumes for the last 5 days, and I'm just thinking about, one, how did I get this role? Like, I'm honest with you, Mark. I did not expect to have the role and to have so many people waiting to see what I have to say
Yeah.
and what's the next move. Like, I didn't ask to be in this position, but I'm embracing it.
Yes, sir.
I'm embracing it. And yeah, I came out here initially for my brother and to get justice. But as I had that press conference and I'm sitting there listening to Philando Castile mom, all these other mothers who lost their sons, my passion was growing by the second. Like, I wanted to help them. I felt hopeless and helpless with them. So to answer your question, I don't think I would know how I feel for a while until I kind of maybe get away from Minnesota and come back. Right now, I'm 10 toes down, Mark, and my only focus is getting justice and being with these people and trying to be a good leader.
Yes, sir. For those who don't know the backstory you have with George Floyd, man, tell them about Twin. Why you call him Twin?
So Mark, this is funny. So we have a homeboy named Tello. Rest in peace, Tello. He's gone now, and he was from Port Arthur, but he used to be in Houston as well. And Houston is 45 minutes from my hometown. So I'm in Houston back and forth. So he came. He was like, man, I'm bringing my homeboy Floyd down here next week. He played basketball too, but y'all looking like. Y'all might have the same daddy. I'm like, man, please, man. So he brings Floyd down. I look at Floyd, and the first thing we both say, man, who your daddy? And just from looking alike, and from that day forward, we just had a bond. We became tight. Every time I went to Houston, my first stop was Third Ward, CUNY Homes, to get him. Because one thing about him, Mark, I tell this to a lot of people, and I help people explain who he was. As a professional athlete, you come across a lot of people, even family, that abuse your relationship and that abuse your kindness.
Yeah.
He's one of those people. When he called me, Mark, if he didn't need money,
Yeah.
He wouldn't ask for it. If he
Yeah.
needed clothes, he'll ask
Yeah.
for the clothes. If he needed a ticket, he'll ask for the ticket. If mama needed something, it'll be for mama. Like he supported me genuinely, and I'm gonna miss that because there's very few people I have in my life like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know you don't let a lot of people into that circle.
Right, right.
No, I know you kept it 100 before we called it 100. So, from talking to the George Floyd's family, how are they holding up, and what? Now, I mean, we had these firings, one arrest. How are they holding up, and what do they want? And
uh,
then, what should the city of Minneapolis and the world do for them?
well, the family's been strong as possible. Floyd was a big part, really the backbone of their family. He really kept things together. Him and his brother Poe. And just imagine, seeing your brother, family member, get killed like that for the world to see. It's just like you replaying it. You keep replaying it. So I don't know if they're gonna be good for a while. You know what I'm saying? They definitely want justice, no question.
Yeah.
Justice is what we all want. We all fight for it. It's just scary to them because just like when I spoke, I think the world has lost common sense. Like
Yeah.
things can be recorded broad as day on video, and people still won't get convicted. But that shows we need laws, we need policies changed, so we can start getting treated like animals and get treated equal. But the family, you would never know how they're doing because they're gonna be going through it for a while. But they all fight for justice. They want justice. They just can't believe these guys not in jail already.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? And then also Chauvin getting third-degree murder charges, and not something stronger than that.
Well, it's expected. Trust me. Soon
Mm-hmm.
as it came out, I got on. I just said, I hope y'all to get y'all hopes up. This is not gonna be no overnight thing. We're gonna have to keep fighting. We're gonna have to keep standing, and we can't leave until it's done. I expected that. Look how many murders we've seen by police already that haven't been guys haven't been in jail for. It's a whole bunch of murders that's still unsolved. Orlando Castile mama's still looking for answers right now. Hardell Sherrill, it's a case out here now. His mom, I let her speak at the press conference. Hardell Sherrill, under police custody, real sick. He was telling him he needed medication, needed help. They left him in the cell for 8 hours after he told him he needed assistance because he was real sick. He ended up dying in the cell. Mom get all the cameras, and they show that they left him in there to die, didn't come back, didn't send a doctor in there or nothing. She has no answers to this day, and she's by herself. And to see this woman in the middle of the street as we walk into my press conference crying with a picture of her son with no answers, I gotta help her. She ain't got no help. So just being in the moment, Mark, I'm telling you, I came here as a different person. After that press conference, the pain of a lot of people has changed me. I didn't ask to be here, and I didn't ask for this role. But like I said, I'm embracing it because I feel their pain.
Yeah. You mentioned a lot of people that have perished due to police brutality, but why is it George? Huh?
No, she was messing with bag.
Oh, okay. Why do you think George Floyd is the one that seems to his tragic death, his murder? Why has that ignited the world in a way that these other tragedies didn't?
One, well, I'll give you 3 reasons. One, people tired. Everybody's had enough. How many times is going to happen? If we don't make a stand now, we've seen too many, Mark. We've seen too many. 2, people ready to take a stand for something bigger than them because it's a new generation. This younger generation didn't grow up in the slave days. You know what I'm saying? This youngers are growing up where they loving each other. They on Xbox with 10 different races playing Call of Duty all day. So they don't understand the hate. All they understand is love. You know what I mean? And this younger generation want to see something different. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. The younger generation want to see something different. And I love the fact that they're standing together. But at the same time, I have to say this. We got to be smarter and don't fall for the trick bag.
Thank you.
Right now, they're a perfect example. In Atlanta, there's no construction downtown Atlanta. I live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But at midnight, you see a pallet of bricks, just loose bricks, sitting in the middle of downtown for people to throw. Why is that there?
Yeah.
We know in Atlanta, everybody that's a lot of celebrities live in Atlanta, and most of the people in Atlanta are black. And Atlanta has really built that city up. So why would we tear it down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can't fall for the trick bag. I think we got to stay on course of what we're trying to do. And the fact that the whole world is listening to George, I think that they seen it. Everybody had to see it. And for it to be blatant like that, and don't nobody get arrested the same day.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's taking off and the world supporting him. And one thing about it, if my bro had to say one thing right now, he'll say to the world, in his exact words, Mark, this is the exact words he would say to the world right now. I see y'all doing it, man. That'll be his favorite words. I see y'all doing it, man.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.